Good day, this is JNN Weekday News. I'm Lefane Wigan. Here now are the top stories. Some groups of healthcare workers and ancillary staff at public hospitals are reportedly concerned that they have not been properly trained or sensitized as the country intensifies preparations for Ebola. According to the Jamaica Workers Union JW, the employees include patient care assistants, porters, and laundry staff. President of the union, Clifton Brown, says the situation is worrying. According to Mr. Brown, the workers are not yet equipped in terms of protective gear to take care of such a situation, and there is also concern among administrative workers. In the meantime, the union says the situation workers at public hospitals island-wide are also concerned. Two more members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force have been charged by the country's Independent Commission of Investigations, INDECOM. The Montego Bay-based policemen, Constables Serrano Bird and Messick Palmer, were charged on Wednesday morning for the murder of Dejon Robinson. Mr. Robinson, a resident of Mount Salem, St. James, was shot dead during a police operation on November 7, 2013. However, an eyewitness claimed that he was arrested and then shot by the cops. The witness also claimed that Robinson was unarmed. An INDECOM official said the agency's investigations revealed that the policemen had Mr. Robinson in their custody and control before he was shot. Classes at the Farm Basic School in South Manchester have been affected by the presence of a mentally ill man armed with a machete. The man is occupying the bathroom at the community center, which houses the school. Only 6 of 25 students have attended classes over the past 2 weeks, following an attack on teachers, parents, and students in a classroom at the institution. No classes were held for 2 days following the incident. Principal of the school, Stacey Ann Porteous, who is seeking a meeting with the community and the police, says despite several attempts, the man has not been removed. In business, the government of Jamaica says the national debt will be just under $2.1 trillion at the end of the fiscal year in March 2015. The debt will be equivalent to 127.9% of gross domestic product, GDP. That compares to 132 of GDP at the end of March this year, even though the debt was $1.9 trillion. The reduction in the debt to GDP ratio is due to nominal economic expansion being faster than the growth in the debt. Most of the increase in the debt stock is due to the depreciation of the currency. The projection was set out in the government's latest assessment of its progress so far this fiscal year. It was included in the fiscal policy paper tabled in the House of Representatives on Tuesday. And in sports, Jamaica's senior reggae girls are expressing confidence ahead of their opening match in the final round of World Cup qualifiers being held in the USA. This afternoon, the reggae girls opened their account against Martinique in Group B, which also consists of Central American teams Costa Rica and Mexico. Head coach Maron Gordon says the spirit in the Jamaican camp is high and one of expectancy. And as for today's opening match against Martinique at Sporting Park in Kansas City, Coach Gordon says the French territory are not unfamiliar to them. Interestingly, Martinique will not be able to advance past the group stage as they are not a member of FIFA, being an overseas department of France. Meanwhile, the tournament kicked off on Wednesday evening with Haiti beating Guatemala 1-0 in the opening game from Group A. Another Caribbean team, Trinidad and Tobago, went down 1-0 to the USA. The top 2 teams from each group will advance to the semifinals with 3 automatic spots up for grabs to the 2015 FIFA Women's World Cup in Canada. The 4th place team will play off with Ecuador for an additional spot. And those were the headlines for this hour. You can watch or live stream at JamaicaNewsNetwork.com. I'm Lefane Wigan, and this is JNN News Worth Watching.